this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Over Adams. Gobert, no good. Memphis leading by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Brooks finds Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. With the drive. A shot, no good. And Minnesota now the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Misses in close. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Pat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep. Well, Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills.
Here's Morant. Second chance shot. And it's Russell with the rebound. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. A nice shot by McDaniel. And that will tie this game up.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
And Towns drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Grizzlies out in front, up by 2. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. And they're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. In at the guard spot, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Now Morant. He's got 10. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps.
Oh!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Morant against Russell. Outside Edwards. It's good from long range. Edwards got 6.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Morant against Russell. Brooks with no one around. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Out to Russell. Back to Edwards. It's stolen by Adams. Morant passes to Brooks. Outside, Bain.
Minnesota foul. Rudy Gobert.
For Memphis, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Throw good, Bain.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Here's Jackson, played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jackson's got the lead up to 4 now for Memphis.
And don't forget, his dad played in the NBA as well. So Jackson probably grew up getting bumped all the time trying to score in the backyard.
Outside, Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And Adams kicks to Morant. Misses from short range. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Edwards. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
And here's Morant. 14 points for him. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Jackson from long range. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Towns, and he drops it in from the low post. Towns has got 6.
Oh, big-time athletic play by Cat right there. Brushes off the contact, gets to his finish. Nicely done.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Brooks kicks to Morant. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. And then Morant slams it in.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Towns against Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now here's Morant. 3 seconds left. And then Morant slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
And so is Memphis, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Got Naz Reid. Torian Prince is out there with Anderson. And it's Noel in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Memphis leading by 6. Conchar, the pass to Williams. To the middle, here's Green. Drops in the layup for 2. Green's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Here's Reid, and the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Anderson with the ball. Now Green defending. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pulls it from 20. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
In all of his athleticism on display there, Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Outside, Jones. Now the pass to Conchar. Shot clock at 5. Jones kicks to Williams. From outside, off the mark.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Conchar, the pass to Clark. Tries again. Anderson with the block. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Noel. Green with the block.
I'll tell you, for a 2-guard, Danny Green gets a ton of blocks. Great use of his length.
Jones with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now here's Green. Defense right on him. Jones drives in. Reid with the block.
2 minutes remaining.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Prince, the pass to Reid. It's stolen by Green. Pass break Memphis. Jones is running. Outside, Green. 1:41 left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Poked away, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Prince. And so it's Memphis with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's McLaughlin. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Jones, the pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Clark sets a screen for Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The first free throw is good.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Sharon Jackson comes in for Williams. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Danny Green. And it's Bain in for Conchal.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
Outside, Bain. And here's Brooks from outside. And it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Memphis leading by 11. .27 seconds left in the third quarter. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Just 4 to shoot. Second shot opportunity and a missed layup. Now McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. Just 4 seconds left to play in the third.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without foul.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Edwards looking it over, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
And here's Morant. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Russell with the 3. Here's Towns. The Grizzlies pull it in. Left side, Bain. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Morant with a wide open look. Morant with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 8. Right side, Edwards. Morant against Russell. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Morant against Russell. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Jackson a screen on Edwards. In the corner, it's Bain. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
It's just too slow. Oh, a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Now here Morant. And there's the drive. And then jammed down as he goes right over Anthony Edwards.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Edwards finds Gobert. Back to Edwards. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Grizzlies.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And then Morant rams it in.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
1:44 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Morant. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 4 rebounds in this game. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Back to McDaniel. And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
And so here's Memphis. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Morant. .110 left here in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Bain kicks to Morant. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And that's 31 points for John Morant.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow. You see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
For 3, Edwards. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail.
At the line for
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He challenged them to hold on to the lead. He said, you're in control of the game right now. And it's up to you if we win this game. Take the responsibility and own it and close this thing out like you can. See if we can get it done, guys.
All right, David, thanks. 46 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Morant passes to Jackson. Towns with the defensive effort. Outside Edwards. McDaniels finds Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Edwards passes to Russell. They get it back. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
And everyone is counting on it. Gobert needs to be at his best here. It's all about execution.
And Gobert drops them both. Here's Morant. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Here's Morant. Oh, that was
focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
There is an imagination of creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a three-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
Make some noise. Let's go.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Well, we all know Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most gifted offensive big men we've ever seen. Now you get a chance to show off that incredible...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Let's meet the visiting team.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the 1. Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Leonard pulls down the board.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Wall, no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done. It's always fun seeing the electric John Wall at the point. I mean, he's got a skill set really suited to running a high-speed NBA offense.
Here's Wall, following the score by Minnesota. Leonard finds George. Back to Leonard. This one for 3. Connects from downtown. And teams have to tailor their defense knowing that Wall is going to be running the break.
Well, the thing that makes Wall special to me, B.A., is his blow-by ability. His speed, his passing, his decision-making combined. But it's that blow-by ability that sets him apart when he's healthy.
Throws it down emphatically. He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounce ability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
I like when Kawhi forces the issue, making the defense compromise with the foul.
And Leonard drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Wall against Russell. Edwards for 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Outside Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And, you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now here's George. Deflects the pass. Crafty move. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
Marcus Morris Sr. First personal foul. First team foul.
They throw good, Edwards.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Edwards a screen on Wall. Russell the pass to Edwards. Now Towns. 4-3. Offensive board. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
And here's Wall. Leonard outside. Fires it. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Leonard on the wing. 1:46 left in the first quarter here. Sinks the tray.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Towns a screen on Wall. Pass to Towns. Outside for Russell. There's the three. Can't hit that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. Right side Wall. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Boy, that's a nice drive by Wall. He is still one of the fastest players in the league with the ball in his hands.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. The open shot by Wall. And again, it's the Clippers.
You know, he entered the league a decade ago, and John Wall has gained more trust in his jumper with each passing season.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Leonard with a screen on Russell. Leonard outside. It's George on the wing. Zubac against Edwards. Zubac passes to Leonard. From deep. McDaniels with the rebound. Outside Russell with 2 seconds left. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Well, we've seen some great shots.
Please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. The Clippers trail. Wall drawing the double. George for 3. And that comes off the assist by Morris. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Russell. The kick out to Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both. depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Now here's Russell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Edwards finds Towns. 6 on the shot clock. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Leonard outside. The 3. And he's now 3 for 8 after that one.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
The kick out to Edwards. Count it. Edwards has got 20.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
George outside. Back to Wall. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Up top, George. Guarded by Edwards. Outside Wall. And he lobs it up top. And the jam by George.
Boy, the high-flying acrobatics of George. Something to behold. When he leaves the ground for these alley-oops, you drop your jaw in awe.
Now here's Towns. Gobert with it. Guarded now by George. Back to Gobert.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Picked by Gobert. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
Here's Wall. He's got 6.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
He hits the second from the line.
Kawhi Leonard for a free throw.
And he nails the third. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Edwards, the pass to Russell. To the inside. Here's Towns. And Towns slams it home.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Pass to Morris. Leonard with the ball. Back to Morris. Leonard outside. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Leonard's got 16 points now.
You see how composed Leonard is close to the bucket? Knows exactly how to score at will.
Here's Towns. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Ball against Russell. Wall, the pass to Leonard. There's 37 seconds left in the second. A nice shot by Morris.
Just good awareness from Leonard there. Feeding a wide open guy instead of forcing his own shot.
It's Edwards on the wing. George defending. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Leonard outside. The 3. Buries it from 3. Leonard's got 11 points in the quarter.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
Yeah, these teams have swapped leads 7 times already. We're not even in the second half.
34.
first couple of quarters. This second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
So you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Jordan McLaughlin out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Now here's Powell. Kicks it out to Kennard. Back to Powell. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's McLaughlin. Powell covers. Reid sets a screen. Down low. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Now here's Anderson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
Here's Mann. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Prince. Shot clock at 6. A slam dunk by Reid.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
Kennard outside. Off target from three-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Noel. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Kennard outside. Oh, and Reid with a block. Here's Noel, defended by Kennard. Right wing. Oh, Covington with a block.
No, sir, not today. Don't come in here. Covington not having it.
Now here's Kennard. Defense is right there. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Timberwolves have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Inside. Here's Reid. A slam dunk by Reid.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there.
All right, here comes your
Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight.
once again.
Pass to Leonard. Wall, the pass to Leonard. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Towns. And it's Wall with the block.
He's a bigger point guard now. He's got length and athleticism, so Wall can block a shot or two, especially when he's engaged on defense.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 19. Gets the 3 ball to go. Leonard's got 22 points.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Edwards. And And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Pass to Leonard from behind the arc. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
The Clippers have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. For the lead. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Right side McDaniels. With 1 on the clock. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the game's still closely contested as we end the... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The two-way threats of George and Leonard, the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Edwards is doubled. Here's McDaniels. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to go on Paul George.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
Now here's Edwards. Takes it inside. Got a piece of it. George against Gobert. Morris for 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Wall against Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Knocked away. Stolen by Wall. Leonard with the ball. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
This is the next step for Leonard, becoming a better distributor. Times like these help his cause.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Minnesota calls time.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And the basket by Gobert.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Pass to Leonard to take the lead. And good. Coming on, the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 5th assist in this one. It's Edwards on the wing. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. Russell against Leonard. Morris, a screen on Russell. 6 to shoot. Leonard passes to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Now here's Russell. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
2 minutes.
Edwards with it. Checked by Wall. And the foul called on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Russell finds Edwards. Clock at 6. Uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got 28 points for the game.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Wall against Russell. Outside Wall. Out to Leonard. It's good. And he drew contact. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And Leonard no good on that one.
As calm as they come, Kawhi Leonard. A great guy to have at the stripe in these moments.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. The Clippers grab the miss. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Leonard on the take. That one drops for him. Leonard's got 32 points in the game.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Wow, talk about saving something for the end. D'Angelo getting it done. You the man.
Now here's Wall. And he's going for the oop here.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when time is short because he can handle the pressure.
Edwards against George. Outside for Russell. For 3. The shot no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. And they're on the break. Leonard passes to George.
Minnesota charged with a foul. Jaden McDaniels. That's his 3rd personal
He
foul.
drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star, making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
Now here's McDaniels. He connects!
Jaden McDaniels.
And now they trail by just 4. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Outside Wall. From deep three-point range. No good. So a close game sees the Clippers taking. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA. And in the past few years, we've seen more of an emphasis on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning a championship.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Leonard on the wing. Back to Wall. Kicks it out to Leonard for 3. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
What concentration from Kawhi Leonard, rising up and firing it.
Morant outside. Jackson a screen on Wall. Morant with it. Guarded now by Morris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
Now here's Leonard. Lets it go with the 3. Sinks the triple. Leonard's got 6.
Looking at his percentages over the years, Kawhi is an elite three-point shooter. I think Leonard deserves more credit for that.
Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now Morant. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Outside Jackson. He takes it in. Fires for 3. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got his second basket.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Pass to Zubac. Back to Wall. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. And finished up by Morant.
Keep track of Ja, especially when he's in transition. He shows you right there.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now here's Morant. He has 7. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Bain. Right side, Jackson. Inside. Bain, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
From deep, George. Not going to go that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless. But they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Jackson looking around. Pass to Adams. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And the West, you know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
Leonard with the bucket.
Hard not to call Leonard's number every time down the floor. He's become that dominant.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David.
And we talk about Georgia's confidence. When you have that kind of range, you should be confident.
Morant outside. Jackson kicks to Morant. Morant against Wall. And Morris throws it down.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant with a wide open look. They can't stop the run with that one. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
First personal foul.
That's good from George.
You know, no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation.
17 seconds left in the first. Leonard sets a screen for Wall. Nailed from three-point land.
4-3.
9 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Morant with it. Outside for Jackson. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Now here's Wall. Leonard with a screen on Morant. Pass to Zubac. The dish to George. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. A shot that time, not on target. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Leonard on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Morant kicks to Brooks. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 9. Leonard, that's for 2. And the shot is long.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
It's stolen by Wall. Lob pass to George, and it's George finishing it off.
The trust George has built with his team, they know he'll finish strong if they feed him.
Morant scanning the floor. Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. Misses off the right iron. LA's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. In the corner, it's Morris. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Hey, Steve, you won an NBA title, but also you've got some gold medal memories. How does it compare, winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country?
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome. But also winning a gold medal for your country, you said it. It's representing your country. It was a dream come true.
Now Leonard. Following the miss by Ja Morant from deep. George with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Morant with another miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And here's Leonard from 3. And the Clippers miss again. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. They trail by 11. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:53 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Morant. Takes it off the glass. Morant's got it back down to within single digits for Memphis.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Outside Leonard. Back to Wall. George sets a screen for Wall. Lob pass to George. Clock is at 3. Morant against Wall. Here's Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Kicks it out to Leonard. The pass to George. Leonard inside. Guarded by Bain. It's good.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Morant against Wall. The 3. And it's Morant missing. Clippers leading by 9. Here's Leonard. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
The offensive game of Leonard continues to get better. He's just so efficient on this end.
Morant outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Outside, George. Outside, Leonard. Takes the 3. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
There's the response. Kawhi rarely changes expression, but you know what he's thinking. I got your back.
Now here's Morant for 3. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
Your Grizzlies, 24. The Clippers, 33.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Powell is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Batum, and it's Mann in its small forward. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. Batum for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Down low, here's Clark, and Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Pass to Powell. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And again, no good by the Clippers. Kennard against Jones. Over to the wing. Here's Conchar. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Passes it to Kennard from downtown. No good there. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Clark, the pass to Jones. Outside Williams. And finished off by Williams.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Kennard. Here's Mann, headed by Green. Covington a screen on Green. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. With a lead, Batum grabs the miss.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Kennard for three. And Jones pulls it down. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Williams dishes to Jones. The tray. That shot no good. Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
You know what makes Nicholas Batum indispensable? When they need him in the paint, he's there. When they need him on the perimeter, he's there.
Three-pointer. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The pass to Kennard, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Powell against Jones. Pass to Kennard. That one doesn't go. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And with Batum, his versatility has earned him a lot of minutes over his career.
Kevin, reason why? When you got a guy who can guard a wing and get you points in the paint, that'll always get you some floor time.
Kicks it out to Covington. Passes it to Mann. Outside, Batum. Pass to Mann. Off the mark, and the drought continues. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Kennard with the ball. Williams picks him up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. They kick it out to Green for the tie. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Clark's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And it's Leonard top of the key. There's the triple. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
3 points.
Wall's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Grizzlies have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Outside Williams from outside the arc. Green kicks to Jones. Clock at 6. Williams passes to Concho. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers leading by 3. Here's George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 8 points.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
The pass to Concho for the 3. And we've reached the end of the third. Los Angeles on top, up by 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Grizzlies shooting the ball at 42%. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Wall dishes to George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Nobody near Leonard. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Here's Morant, and then jammed down as he goes right over. He beats Zubac.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
And Wall kicks to Leonard. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
And it's Morant missing. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They have a 9-point lead.
And the scoring versatility of Morris, one of his best attributes, able to beat you in a number of ways.
Morant passes to Bing. Good, and a nice assist for Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
And Wall kicks to Leonard. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Morant kicks to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And Adams with the slam.
Just can't let Adams get this deep in the paint, because when he does, he's focused on slamming it down.
Wall looking for an opening. Pass to Leonard. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Morant passes to Adams with the fadeaway. And it comes off the front of the rim. Clippers leading by 11. Passes it to Zubac. Back to Leonard. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Leonard with the steal. On the wing, George. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. George has got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers. Ball against Morant. Out to Brooks. And another miss by Memphis. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 16-7 run. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Outside Jackson. Out to Brooks. They get a hand on it. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one. No good from Zubac.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Clippers leading by 14.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Clippers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kawhi Leonard.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Just 5 on the clock. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here's Morant. There's the drive. Adams right side. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Outside, Wall. Back to George. And it's George finishing it off.
He has a deadly combination of length and skill. Paul can beat the defense time and time again.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.